Hey YouTube, it's Danielle. Coming to you. It's the day after Christmas. Today is 3 weeks post-op for me. Today I joined the gym this morning. I got up really early and I went to Planet Fitness thinking, oh, it's the day after Christmas. They opened at 7. I think I got there around 7:45. I was thinking it would be pretty empty and that, I could make it a... Oh, I thought I'd be embarrassed or nervous, but I thought I could, it would be more comfortable for me doing it that way. Didn't really matter. Did about a half hour on the treadmill. It only was a little over a mile I ended up doing because I kept it kind of slow, just making my way and figuring out what'll be a good pace for me for right now because I do still get tired so quickly and easily. I'm still at about 27 pounds weight loss. I have started introducing more solid foods, so I think that could attribute to it slowing down. I know a lot of people talk about that 3-week stall. I could be there. I really don't know. So Jessica and I decided to go hit up some of those after holiday sales. We went to Target and Big Lots and a couple other stores. I am definitely now wearing 2X shirts. I know I talked about that time at Fashion Bug in a previous video. Part of me deep down just thought that was a fluke. I got lucky or something. But tried on a shirt today at Target, and I'm definitely now wearing 2Xs. My favorite store for a while, even before now, has been Old Navy, but I think Old Navy is going to be a big staple for me. Next 2 or 3 weeks, I will be getting the residual leftover money from my college loan, and I'll probably be doing a little shopping at Old Navy. I have a big semester ahead of me. I've just had surgery. I'm taking 4 classes this semester. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. It hasn't even started yet, but we'll figure it out. I don't want to be 40 by the time I finish earning a degree either, so stay in school, people. I did a semester of college right out of high school, and I left with the intentions of going back, and life just catches up with you, and here I am, 27 years old, and, barely a freshman in college. So finish it while you can and while you're young, because it's a lot easier than when you're an adult and you have responsibilities to have to meet and a full-time job. So something I wanted to share with you guys, my dad got this for me for Christmas. This is called Journey to the New You. It is a journal companion. It asks questions like this one is, one of the things I like most about myself is blank. Do I feel like admitting this? Do I ever have second thoughts about having surgery for weight loss? How do I feel about my answer? It has questions in here that start from when you are first considering weight loss surgery up until, once you've decided on it and your aftercare in the back of the book. And my dad got this for me, and I thought it was really thoughtful. Here's a question. What am I using instead of food as a coping mechanism? How do I feel about my answer? And I thought that this would be really nice for a couple reasons. I've really been feeling like they don't share enough with us pre-op the consequences emotionally, mentally, and physically. I am exhausted at the end of the day. I don't know, maybe it's because last week was my first week back at work, but when I say exhausted, I've never felt so exhausted in my whole life. Thursday night I got home from work and I had laundry I had to do. I had the Christmas party for work to get ready for. I had so much stuff to do, and then the dryer on the property where I live wasn't working, and I had a basket full of wet clothes with no way to dry them, and they were my only clothes because at this point nothing is fitting me. So, what I do have, I will be washing and wearing a lot, especially as I drop weight, because they need to be dried more frequently than I previously would have for the shrinking. I had a breakdown. I sat in front of the washer crying my eyes out. It's overwhelming how tired you are. My life is consumed by reading nutritional labels on everything my hand touches in the grocery store. I am constantly I'm tired. Like, I know I keep saying it, but I'm tired. Like, I'm really, 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 really tired. Last night was Christmas. I ended up passing out. It took me 3 hours, a 3 hour nap last night after dinner. Um, and I probably would have continued to sleep through if it wasn't for the fact that our guests were leaving, and the sound of them leaving woke me up. Emotionally, there haven't really been a lot of negative emotional situations, but I can sometimes tell that my hormones are a little out of whack. I feel like kind of like a full swing PMS mode, where I'm just moody, very, very moody. Um, it's overwhelming, like in a good way. It's not a bad thing. I don't want people to think that it's bad, but when I think back on everything that I've been through in the last 3 weeks, the unexpected pain, the exhaustion, the period showing up out of the blue, and not that it was out of the blue, it was very, very welcome. Going back to work, the limitations on eating, I knew I'd be able to eat less, but there have been a couple moments where it's just like, wow, like I had no idea it was going to be how it is. And I want people to be prepared for that. It can be awkward and it can be a little isolating. I can't eat the same things that my family is cooking. I love to cook. Not the same things my family's cooking, but the same things that they're eating. And I love to cook, and here I am, I'm cooking for myself, and I'm cooking for them, and it's just, it certainly doesn't help the exhaustion factor out at all. It's my Secret Santa at work got me a $25 gift certificate to a beauty salons through Spa Wish, and she told me that with all the changes I'm making to becoming to part of the person I want to be, that she wanted to be a part of that and help me become the new me. And I just thought that that was the sweetest thing. My sisters and I, every Christmas Eve, we get together and play Monopoly for a couple hours, and then we go out to eat at Denny's. And I was a little overwhelmed. I think Saturday I spent like an hour on the Denny's website looking at their menu. What can I have? What can't I have? I ended up getting what was called the prime rib skillet and eating a couple bites of the prime rib, and I was full. I know a lot of people have a hard time handling things after surgery once they start reintroducing food. I've not. The only thing I'm having a hard time with is chicken. I cannot seem to be tolerating chicken of any kind. Wendy's chicken nugget, I pulled off the breading and just ate the chicken part. That I was okay with, but if that's what I'm going to be having for my meal, I don't feel as though that's the right way to be, the right thing to have. But chicken's not working well for me right now. I can do steak, I can do hamburger, I can do the chili, shrimp, lobster, scallop, fish. Like, I'm fine with all of those things. I just can't do chicken. And I apologize for how scattered this video is. I'm really going to stick to lists in the future because it seems to make them more organized. But I did wanted to just update you guys, and I hope you all had a really great Christmas with your families. Bye.